Hello, it's Nicole from Enlightened Energy. I have something I would like to share with you guys. I did a video before on uploading or integrating or downloading the energy of a crystal or a rock into your auric field. And so I did columbionite and moldavite on a video and showed how to do it, and one of them I had not gotten yet, and so I downloaded the information on camera. And so if you want to see that, I'll see if I can go ahead and add it to the link in the description box. Anyway, so I have 3 pieces of columbionite. They're a feminine energy. These are forms of tektite. Tektite are from not this planet. So anything that is considered a tektite is from outer space. These columbionites in particular are from a planet long time ago that finally burst, and these things landed on Earth. This is what happens, you know, if you hold it up to the light, it's see-through. It's really, 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 really cool. I'm just really enjoying the energy right now of these 3. And then I got saphrodite, which is I got the 1, 2, and 3 most powerful, 4 most powerful tektites here right now. So I got the saphrodite's right here, columbionite right here, and then I got a couple of little moldavites right here. Smaller, seems like the smaller, excuse me, I'll drink some more water. Seems like the smaller the moldavite, the more powerful. People think these big, huge pieces of moldavite are good, and it's like, So, I got in my 4th and final piece of tektite. So it'd be the 1, 2, 3, and 4 top energetic tektites. And I just got it. I have not physically touched it yet, because I wanted to get this on camera to see, because sometimes it's pretty mellow, and then sometimes it's like, whoa, and I wish I would have recorded it. I'm like, dang it. So I'm going to get this one on camera and see what happens. It's called the Prophecy Stone. Most of them came around Egypt, the Egyptian area, the Prophecy Stone. I had it in a box and opened the box, and I didn't touch it, but I took it outside, cleansed it, put some sun energy into it, and then brought it out in a hanky, and I haven't physically touched the stone yet. So whatever happens, happens. So I have not integrated nothing yet. So I am going to step out of the way and allow my higher self to run the show. I will explain. By the way, I am a stigmatic. I'm a spiritual stigmatic, not a religious stigmatic. So if you look up stigmata, don't be freaking out, because that's a religious stigmata. I'm the only one that there is on Google that you'll find that is a spiritual stigmatic. So I'm stigmatic through energy. So I have if you Google empath is just like lots of sensitivity, like autistic. And then when you go stigmatic, it's like empath on steroids. I'm a feeler. But that's a good thing, because I am here to teach you how to feel again. Alright, are you ready? I have got it in my grandma's hanky. I haven't touched it yet. Woo! Woo! Sending like little lightning bolts down through my fingers. It's called the Prophecy Stone. I'll have to look it up. I haven't looked it up. I don't like to research online or books or people, because I want the true essence of what I'm feeling, and then I go look it up, and usually it's pretty darn close. Usually more pure of an essence. And the reason they all seem alike is because they're all the same essence, just different watered down versions. I just have the most clearest, purest channel to God's source energy at the moment. And I'm going to teach everybody else how to be able to do this too. Whew, God, my hand is just like, wow. It's like right here, the top of my hand. It's like pressure all the way through it. All the way through to the other side of my palm. Big. I'm interested to see what this feels like. My palms are starting to sweat. Woo! This is gonna be good. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready? This is my integration of the prophecy stone. We'll see what happens. I'm not nervous, I'm just excited. Ooh. Whoa, that's heavy. It's like pulling my hand down, my whole body down. I want to drop it, but I can't. Holy. Feels like it weighs like I'm just going to gather weight and let my higher self take over. I'll just explain to you kind of what I'm feeling. It's really super, super heavy. Like, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. It's a masculine energy, that's why. It's a masculine energy. It didn't feel right in the your right side is your feminine, your masculine is in your left side. It didn't feel right. It was just like, oh, heavy. But it feels comfortable right here in my left hand, which is my masculine hand. So to me it feels like a masculine energy. So it's from a masculine planet. I can feel it in my solar plexus, just like throbbing, pulsating in my solar plexus. It's pulsating in my hand. If you see the muscles jump in me, that's just the energy moving, bouncing off my neurons is all it is. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just your life force energy moving in your body. And when it hits nerves, it bounces and moves the muscle. So as the neurons fire, it moves the body. But my brain is not controlling it. My subconscious is, which is my higher self right now. I do this every day. This is nothing new for me. Okay, so now my right hand is starting to pulsate. It's like my right hand is calling for my left hand is calling for my right hand. It's like it's drawing my right hand, like it wants to be, like it was kind of getting uncomfortable for me to hold it down there. Whoa. It like literally popped in my hand. So it was like a kernel of corn that just popped, a kernel. You gotta sidestep around a few little energies with the prophecy stone. There are energies that are in this planet that aren't so nice. That's why they call it the prophecy stone. You need to see through the energy and know that the base of the energy is a really strong, and I mean strong, masculine energy. Whoa. I feel like my feet are gonna just I'm pumping a lot of energy right now. I wish I could explain what it feels like. It feels like nitrous rushing through my body right now. It doesn't hurt, but it's just every cell in my body is just vibrating. It's a really heavy masculine energy. Because of that, a person could go dark really easy. So beware when you integrate with the energy of the prophecy stone. Bypass the ego. Put the energy of the Columbianite. That's why I have 3 Columbianites. Okay, I get it now. Because I had to have an extra strong feminine energy to compete with this masculine energy that I just integrated. Wow. No, this is not for everybody. You have to, this is a really strong energy, but if you're not prepared for a strong energy like this, and you step into a strong energy like this, it can take you down a spiral of bad decisions real quick. With power comes strategic moves in your everyday thinking. Bet you wouldn't think that was coming out of my mouth, did you? I like to keep things interesting. Wow. So right now I'm stuck in this position. It feels like I am light as a feather. It feels so comfortable, like I'm laying down in a down bed, like a water bed. It's just so comfortable right now. It's just so comfortable. But it's locked me into this position. This is what I call a locking mudra. This is what I call it because it just locks me in there, and then I can hold this position until it lets me go. I've held positions like this for hours. Never got tired. I have witnesses for all of this. My right forefinger lying down to the bottom of my palm. Ooh. Is just like vibrating. Then it just busts loose. It busts something. It busts a karmic. It just busts a karmic debt, which would be a scar tissue in layman's terms. Popped it right there. That vibration, wow, just popped it again. So this energy is unleashing the last of all of the ancient karma that is really hard to attain. To be able to master the prophecy stone, you must be able to master energy, because if not, you will not use the prophecy stone correct. Therefore, you need to be more of a clean, pure channel before you start integrating stones like these. Moldavite is the strongest you should go with for a long time until you get your energies upgraded. I'm just putting this out there because I am the highest level energetic person on this planet right now. And it's strong for me. It's like my heart is just like boom, 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 boom. My heart's just like, the energy is flowing through my body so intensely right now. It's like my heart feels like it's gonna explode. It's just pounding. I'm glad I recorded this because I never could have remembered all of this. This is intense. This is the most intense stone that I've ever downloaded. I would not recommend this for anybody. Of course, they're only going to talk to a few. And those few will be able to handle it. When things are drawn to you, that means they're meant for you at that time. You don't have to search. You're kind of just following them out. So I'm locked into this position right now. I felt a pop on my right elbow, so it's still unleashing karmic, I call karmic debts. It's like unraveling all this karmic energy that I have brought into this lifetime from past lifetimes. So I am cleaning karmic debt from past lifetimes using this stone. Unraveling what it is like. Oh, it just popped on my left arm. Left forearm just popped. So it unraveled all the way around my body over to the left arm. I'm still just, my heart's just like boom, 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 boom. I'm channeling a lot of energy right now. And I never know when it's going to stop, what I'm going to do. You know, this is just, I just go with the flow, the Tao Zing. Sometimes I feel like a robot when I just allow my body, what I do is I just let my body go limp and let the energy do whatever it wants to do. So this energy is my higher self running my body through my neurons in my brain. Because I was molested as a child, I learned to escape from my body and separate myself, which wasn't good, but it really helped me hone in on these kind of skills where I can describe what I'm feeling but yet allow complete surrender from the neck down. So it's like I just am in full surrender, so I'm like a wet noodle. And so when the energy lets go, you see me kind of twitch. That's the energy letting go, and then the energy is going to catch again and catch me and put me wherever it wants to. Because I don't do any of this. This is all just my energy working. Sometimes I get stuck and I need to find the flow. That's all that is. The difficult ones I have to kind of feel a way around. Pop. I just had a pop exactly where I wanted it to. That's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. I had a piece of scar tissue that was on the right side of my occipital bone from an accident a long time ago, and I've been trying to get it, and it just popped, finally. So I needed this stone to finish that karmic healing right there. I'm so excited. When you hear my full story, you'll understand why I'm so excited. When it finally locks in, that's usually where the mudra's at, and I haven't found it yet. There it is. My left wrist on the left side just freaking lit up in pain. It just snapped another karmic debt, scar tissue. Man, I about seen stars when that thing freaking broke. There's another one broke. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Healing is awesome. Third eye, so I'm downloading the information into my third eye now. And I'm having pressure on my left shoulder, not the shoulder, but kind of where the left shoulder and arm meet, the delt. It's like real, kind of starting to get painful right now, so I must be clearing another debt right there. So you might see a pop, or a movement, or a twitch. There it goes, it just broke. So that just snapped a karmic debt, or AKA scar tissue. From all my accidents. Each accident that you have is programmed from a past life. Did you know that? So all my accidents, I am curing all of them right now. It just locks me into that position until it's done putting the energy into my auric field, into my chakra. When it's done downloading the energy into my chakra, and then it releases the energy, and then I just go with the flow. It's heavy too. Wow. Let me see it. That's heavy. Wow, it left an imprint in my hand. I have to go back and watch that. My hand's just like shaking. Whew. My heart chakra is just like pulsating right now. Just feel the energy. More balanced in the feminine now. That's where I can hold it easier. Feels really grounding for the feminine. I just heard new designer purse and fat credit card. I don't know where that came from, but I was like, what? Maybe that's what a grounded feminine feels like. A new designer purse and fat credit card. I don't know where that came from, but that's funny. Man, it is heavy too, compared to the other ones. Those ones feel like light glass, and this one it feels like it's just super heavy. So the energy that I tapped into is more than surface. Because what you're going to feel at first is a really cool feeling, right? You're going to like grounded, yeah, I got it. And then you're going to go deeper and deeper, and then you're going to get into that territory that I just explained. It was a planet of duality too? No, not duality. It was all masculine. No feminine energy at all. And the elite of the elite. And all of their thoughts from everybody that was on the planet left an energetic imprint into the planet. And so when the planet bursts, it doesn't matter what it looked like or how small it is. it holds the energy of their thoughts of whoever inhabited the planet. Isn't that amazing? So at first you're going to feel kind of maybe a euphoric, a good grounded feeling, a happy feeling, but then it's going to get into a overstimulate energy, almost an obsessive energy, which was fine on that planet because it was one of those planets that's what you did. You just create. Earth is different. Earth is the planet of duality, the good, the bad, the positive, the negative. So when you add too much of the second layer of depth, which is the powerhouse divine masculine, that is a creating fool that doesn't ever stop, morning, noon, and night, 7 days a week, as we consider it. Oh, my whole face is just like, feels like there's like little things crawling all on my face. It's the energy. When you live on a planet on duality, you have to have balance. That's the trick to manifestation. You have to be able to stimulate and receive. And you have to know when to do both. And it has to do with the moon energies, what sign the moon is in. Is it in one of the moons, or one of the moon energy astrological signs? I need some water. That is go, 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 go. Or is it in more of a water Cancer energy, where it's more emotional? So you have to be able to understand when you're manifesting, you can't just go, 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 go towards your manifestation, because when you do, I just got a visual. Think of the energy of manifestation as this. So you're manifesting with energy to go forward. And then all of a sudden the energy in the universe changes to a watery, slow down, take your time, refresh, recoup, let it come to you, because the universe has some work to do with people and places and things. So if you keep creating, it puts a resistance, because the universe is like, I can't get it together fast enough because you're creating more and more and more and more and more. So you got to rest that mind and that energy for that creation. That's the key. And so when you get in tune, you can get a little app on your phone like I do, the Moon app, and it'll tell you what sign the moon is going to go into. And then if you start putting your energy as it says it's going to be, like if it's in Taurus energy like it is in now, you're grounding in your manifestations. You're taking steps towards it. Calculated steps. Intellectual steps. And before, we were in Aries, and that was fiery and impulsive and daring and go, 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 go. And so you'll feel that energy take a hold of you. And when you fight the energy, that's a restriction when you fight the energy, because the energy is coming in to give you a break, saying, hey, take a time out. We got this. The universe has got this. Take a time out. We're going to go over here and we're going to work on this. Give us about 3 days and go do something else. Go play or do something else. Think about something else before you come back in here. Because we got some work to do with all these things that we got to, we got to get this person over here and this person over here, and we got to get everything set up. But if you keep getting that mind creating, then it's just a big mess, because it's, and then you're like, well, it's not coming here fast enough, so I changed that and I want something else. The universe is like, which way we're gonna go? Seriously. I know this because I am stigmatic. I talk to my guides and I do calculated emotional triggered releases and also emotional manifestations, and then talk to my guides, write it down, and then see where that energy is going, freeze the energy, hop on that timeline, check out the timeline. If I don't like it, exit it, cancel, clear, delete, do another one. And so I've been weaving this little energetic, I don't know what you call it, web, you know, of testing. And my theories are correct every single time. I'm 100% accurate. It's just absolutely amazing. So you have to be able to understand that this stone here is going to be your prophecy stone. I'm going to meditate with this on my third eye tonight and be like, I'm out of here. It'd be awesome. So you have to understand that this is a really strong masculine energy, and it's going to make you just give you some drive and go, 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 go. So you need to pay attention to the energies that are coming in. Full moon, new moon energies coming in, because when you're talking about, if you truly want to create something that's really out of this world, like nobody's ever seen before, you got to take calculated risks. And to do that, you have to understand energy. You have to understand your astrological signs, what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you do it, calculate this, calculate that. And when you're done, it's a big old smorgasbord. When you lay it out, it's just beautiful. But you got to take rests. You do, which means you have to take your mind off of what you're wanting to manifest. You have, and honestly, the best thing you can do is to say you are manifesting a job, and that's all you can think about is the job, and then you put the application in, and you're manifesting the job. So if you're doing it with the law of attraction, then what you need to do is look at the energies of the moon and everything, and see when you need to like put that energy towards getting that job, like maybe another call or whatever. But if you call in the downtime and you're still pushing forward, you're liable to get rejected, because the universe is like, hey, you need to get back to the biorhythm of your body, which means listening to the energies. But if you would have waited until the energy was into another energy and did it then, you would have got a total different energy, because you would have understood and you would have been going forward into that energy, doing what you needed to do. But when you fight the energy and you do the opposite, you get the opposite effect. I hope that, I know it's really deep. I apologize. I just talk to my higher self lately, 20 hours a day. And I'm trying to break it down as simple as I can. I know it's pretty out there, but I understand energy, and nobody else does on this planet like I do. On a feeling, mental combination. Everybody knows this is everybody's thing on prayer. That's not, this is duality prayer. There's nothing there. Take your hands, slide them down just a little bit like that. That creates a suction. The ancient Egyptians used to call this the Isis womb. So you'd put all your manifestation in your Isis womb, and then you'd blow it up to the sun. So this is the original ancient. And then of course you have your two knuckles here. You have your feminine and your masculine. And so right here, you put them against your chest here. So you're balancing your masculine and your feminine. And then right here, you've got, you can't break that. That's solid. That's unity. This is what I want to bring back to the world, the ancient, the unity. Not this. What is this? This. When you pray or you manifest, do this. That's the ancient way. And then when you do it, energetically, you need to bow your head, because you cut off the energy center right here, and that engages your Bindu chakra. Happy manifesting.